Okay, so you might have gotten a question like this on your homework. How many times less is the 6 in the tens place than in the 6 in the thousands place? So if you look at this number here, you have the 6 in the tens place right here and the 6 in the thousands place right here. So they want to know how many times less is this one than this one. So this means this one's the bigger one, and they want to know how many times less. So I don't know if you remember this. You might have learned this in fourth grade, but you will be learning this in fifth grade. But every single time you move this way, all you're doing to the number is just doing times 10. So let me show you an example. So if I had the number, let me change the color. So if I had the number, let's do 5. If I did times 10, 5 times 10, what did that give me? 50. So you see how it moved from the ones place over to the tens place? That's exactly what happens when you do this too. So if I want to move it one space and 2 spaces over here, I'm still doing times 10 to here and then another times 10 to this one. So if I did another times 10 to this one here, 50 times 10 is 500. So you see, if I do times 10 here, it'll give me 50, and then another times 10 here, another, it goes up to 500. So how do I go from here to here? Well, you have to do times 10 and then times 10. So you have to do this twice. So really, what you're just doing is going times 100. And why 100? Because 10 times 10 equals 100. So when you go from here to here, you're just doing times 100. So this spot right here is 100 times bigger than this spot. But if you want to say, how much less is this one? You're doing 100 times less. Okay? Times 100. And we don't really times 100 to go backwards. You really just divide 100. Ooh, it's getting a little sloppy here, but every time we move forward one space, it's always times 10. If you want to move backwards, it's divide 100. So going up, it's times 10 each time. Going backwards is divided by 10 each time.